Hey everybody, NGDL4 champion Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Joshie, a friend and fellow PokeTuber who's made a lot of appearances here on the channel, both in singles and multi-battles. And this is actually our 7th one-on-one match. And as you can see, he is bringing another very cool team, lower tiered as always. So it should definitely be another good one, and we're going to get into it. So looking at the team preview, I wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with here, as he actually ends up leading with the Jumpluff. I decided to lead with my Kecleon, the Karma Chameleon. So I'm just going to go for the Fake Out right away to go ahead and get the chip damage and of course the mandatory flinch. It does take him down by about a quarter, which was not too bad. So this turn I am going to go for the switch. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with this thing, but I don't want to take any damage on the Kecleon just yet. So I am going to come in with my Probopass as he actually goes for a grassy terrain, which is going to go ahead and set the grassy terrain on the battlefield and actually trigger his grassy seed to increase his defense stat. So he is going to go for a Swords Dance this turn to further set up, giving him a sharp attack increase. I am just going to go for the Power Gem in return, though, and I am actually max special attack on this thing, so that is actually enough to take down the Jumpluff right away and drop him down to 5 Pokemon, which was great for me. So then he is going to come in with the Goat, and he is going to go for an Energy Ball straight away here, which will take me down to a little above half, as I am going to fire off a Flash Cannon in return, which is going to knock this thing down to about half as well with a critical hit. And then we are both going to regain some health from the grassy terrain. And then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So he is going to go for a Surf this turn, which definitely caught me a little off guard. I wasn't expecting him to have that, but he does go for it, and that will drop me down to about a quarter of my health, as I am just going to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on him, thinking he might have actually switched there. So we are both going to regain some HP from the grassy terrain once again, and then I am going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So, unfortunately, he is just going to stay in here and keep attacking. He is going to go for the Energy Ball once again, and this time it will be enough to finish off my Probopass and drop me down to 5 Pokemon, as he does regain more HP from the grassy terrain, and that will actually be it for the grassy terrain. So then I am going to come in with my Haunter, and I am Choice Scarf, so I know I'm going to outspeed. I am just going to go for a Sludge Bomb here, which will actually be enough to take down the Goat from that range and drop him down to 4 Pokemon, which is nice. So then he is going to come in with his own Kecleon and take some damage from the rocks. And I am going to go for the switch here. I know the priority move is coming and I don't want to lose my Haunter. So I am going to come in with the Wailord, as he does go for the Shadow Sneak. Of course, the Protean will activate to change him to a Ghost type. But I am max HP here, so not going to do much of anything to me. And this turn I am going to go for a Liquidation, which is going to take this thing down to about a third, which was good. So this time around he is going to go for a Power Up Punch, which will change him to the Fighting type. Not going to do a lot of damage, but he is going to get that attack increase. So this turn he is going to go for the Sucker Punch, which will once again change him to the Dark type. But luckily I am able to hang on there in the red with 30 HP, which was awesome, and that is going to allow me to bust out the Z move that I have here on the Wailord, which is going to be the Flying Z move, the Supersonic Sky Strike. So this is on here basically just because it is so ridiculous to have on Wailord. It is coming off of Bounce, so it will actually be more than enough to finish off the Kecleon here and drop him down to 3 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with the Boniri, and he is actually going to go for the Fake Out here, which will actually end up taking me down with a critical hit. So not sure if that mattered or not, but either way, that is going to knock me down to 4 Pokemon there. So then I'm going to come in with the Turdinator, And he's going to outspeed me here and go for a power-up punch, which won't do much of any damage, but it will give him that attack increase, as I am just going to Shell Smash in return, which will decrease my defenses, and then, of course, increase my attack, special attack, and speed sharply. And then I do have the White Herb, which is going to go ahead and put my defenses back up to normal. So he is actually going to go for the Last Resort this turn, which was another surprise, actually. That is going to almost take me out there. I didn't think it was going to do that much, but luckily I do survive with a quarter health, because I did actually just Shell Smash again to go ahead and get up to +4 attack, special attack, and speed. So this turn I am finally going to outspeed this thing and go for an Overheat, which will be more than enough to take this thing down and drop him down to 2 Pokemon. Of course, it will harshly lower my special attack, so that is going to put me back down to +2. If you're keeping track, but that is okay. He is going to come in with the Swanna here and take some damage from the Stealth Rock. I'm guessing he was hoping to outspeed me here, but at +4 speed, even though Turtonator is very slow, that is going to be enough to outspeed this thing, as I will go for a Draco Meteor, which will take this thing out as well, dropping him down to just 1 Pokemon, and after that, special attack drop by him back down to neutral here. So finally, he is going to come in with the Musharna and take some damage from the rocks, as I am just going to go for an Overheat here, trying to get some damage on this thing. It does knock him down to about 1/3 health, as I am getting another special attack drop there. And then he does actually go for the Trick Room, which was a bit of a surprise. That will allow him to go first now. So he goes for the Future Sight, another surprise, as I am just going to stay in here and keep attacking. No reason to try and switch at this point. So I do hit him with a Draco Meteor, and that will take him down to about 1/4, but he does survive, unfortunately. I do have my special attack harshly lowered once again, and it does pop his Wiki Berry to put him back up to about 3/4 health there, so that wasn't good. And then this turn, he is just going to go for a Psychic, which will finally finish off my Turtonator and drop me down to 3 Pokemon, but that is okay. Turtonator definitely put quite the dent in his team there. So I am just going to come back in with Kecleon here and go for the Fake Out to get that chip damage, leaving him a little above half. He does get the mandatory flinch, and then I do take the Future Sight attack. But I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, so I do take that pretty well. As this turn, he does go for a Moonlight, and that is going to put him back up to full health there, as I am going to go for the Shadow Claw here and get the Protean to change to a Ghost type. And that will knock him down a little below half, and luckily the Trick Room does expire this turn, so that means I am going to outspeed him next turn, go for one more Shadow Claw, and that will be enough to finish off the Musharna, and that is game. So I won that one 3-0 against Joshie, but that was a nice match. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.